welcome. Just after 6:15 on a Saturday. I hope the day's gone well for you so far. I can promise you the next 45 minutes, a lot of unexpected things are going to occur. The hit squad are here, of course. I have the Golden Egg Awards, where I've got a marvellous clip from a very successful, long-running BBC TV series. It's an absolute gas. And, of course, Tom Jones will be joining me in a little while. In Los Angeles, on our satellite link, live on the show, we have George Benson. Following the whirly wheel of last week, we've made it down to Santa Pod. We've got two lovely people down there on what I think is turning out to be a rather grotty day in Bedfordshire. Oh, the rain looks as if it's stopped. Sandra, hello.
Hello, Noel. Greetings from a rather damp Santa Pod. We have a wonderful smell of cow dung around us in the fields. We also have Michael King, who is going to do his first solo flight in a gyrocopter. Michael, what possessed you to fly in this overflown egg beater?
Well, I'm afraid my wife actually put me in for the actual stunt. So,
she did?
Yes.
Are you going to get your own back later?
I hope so, yes. Yes, I hope so.
Good luck to you. Also with me, I have John Peel.
Yes, what's he doing there?
Oh, this is the question that I've been asking myself since 10 o'clock this morning, actually, Noel. I could have been at Highbury watching Liverpool beat Arsenal 2-0. Instead of which, I'm down here at a rain-soaked Santa Pod, and we're going to be watching a bunch of local lads having a go at beating the world's record for jumping cars. And the record at the moment stands at something like 232 feet 1 inch. And so let's have a go at let's have a look at some of the early runs. What we have here is Nick Billett in what used to be, when it was young, a Cresta, and he's approaching the ramp at a terrific speed. Of course, the ramp's a bit wet, so unless he gets it absolutely spot on, he could go off the side and land on top of me, amongst other things. There he goes. Oh, it's stunned me. Well, he hasn't broken the world record, that's for sure.
Yes, well, there's going to be more of that, and some very serious challenges made on that world record. Incidentally, I've had rather an awful week, because every cab driver and passerby has said, oh, you can fly a helicopter, but you can't use a phone, can you? Hopefully that part of the programme will go all right. And incidentally, yes, it was a real whale for all the people who thought we had a plastic one last week. It was real. But I will confess I have been rather naughty. In fact, I've been very naughty this week. You know those automatic doors, the sort that when you walk up to them, they open? Well, imagine if you had control of them so they didn't always open. marvellous pranks where the people there actually enjoyed it as much as we did. Thank you to everyone at the Gatwick Hilton. Well, it's, by my watch, around about 22 minutes past 6 on a Saturday evening in the UK. Let's immediately go over to Los Angeles. Ladies and gentlemen, George Benson is there at the moment. George, thank you very much for joining us on the programme. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you doing?
Well, you do look very well. We always have a problem with this delay caused by the satellite, but can you tell me what you're doing at the moment?
Well, we're actually in a studio in Los Angeles, and you got me up pretty early in the morning, you know, because of the time difference, but we're fine.
I was very interested to read that you actually got a recording contract at the age of 10.
That's exactly right. I had been singing for several years before then on street corners and playing my ukulele and then the guitar at age 9. And I certainly did win a recording contract with RCA back in when I was 10 years old.
That means you've been going for, what, about 50 years now, then?
You're just about right.
You were, of course, over here in July, but you only did a couple of concerts. When are we next going to see you in the UK?
Well, I'm hoping that I can get there in the spring. We're not exactly sure about which venue we're going to play, but there's certainly, we have a lot of fans there, and there's many possibilities, but we certainly will be there.
Good. We look forward to that. What's the name of the song that you're now going to give to us?
It's called In Your Eyes.
Lovely. Well, while you go and prepare, I'll tell people about some of the other things coming up on the programme in the next couple of weeks. George has got to take his earpiece out, you see, and just go to the other side of the studio there. And he's not quite ready. Next week, we've got Kid Creole and the Coconuts on the programme. Boy George will be with me. And also, can I remind you that still coming up in this programme, Tom Jones will be with us in a while. But now with his new single, all the way from LA, live. Is he ready? He's not ready. Come on, get ready. George Benson, and In Your Eyes.
Yes.
I think I finally know you. I can see beyond your smile. I think that I can show you that what we have is still worthwhile. Don't you know that love's just like the thread that keeps unraveling, but then it ties us back together in the end. In your eyes, I can see my dreams' reflections. In your questions in your eyes. I can see the reasons why our love's alive. In your eyes, we're drifting safely back to shore. I think I finally learned to love you more. Life changes, and that no one really knows whether time would make us strangers or whether time would make us grow. Even though the winds of time will change, in a world where nothing stays the same, through it all, our love would still remain. My dreams' reflections in your eyes. Found the answers to my questions in your eyes. I can see the reasons why our love's alive. In your eyes, we're drifting safely back to shore. And I think I finally learned to love you more. In your eyes,
beautiful song, In Your Eyes. Now, last week on the Whirly Wheel, Mike King's name came up, and apart from me having problems with the telephone, we then had problems with the stunt wheel, because we had planned to take you to Santa Pod today, and we thought he was going to get a car stunt. As it turned out, he got how to learn to fly a gyrocopter. So we've had to do a little bit of replanning this week. We're committed to going to Santa Pod, as you've already seen. Mike is there now, and he was there on Tuesday, when the first thing that we discussed was how to turn a drag strip into an aerodrome. Of course, if the wires weren't here, it would be a lot safer. I'm not worried about the bridge, are you?
No, I hope not.
No,
I
you
hope
could always
not.
go under the bridge.
Yeah.
But last Saturday, you did not know what a gyrocopter was.
Well, I had a vague idea, but I wasn't sure.
What did you think it was?
Well, I actually thought it had a motor in. No.
Yes. Well, they normally do. This is a trainer, of course, which we're going to work on this week. Have you done anything in the past which you are going to now draw on for experience?
Nothing at all.
Used an egg whisk?
No.
No? What are you like as far as accidents are concerned?
Pretty good.
Broken anything?
No.
Never?
Never.
Never had a serious accident?
No.
Oh, another first for the show. We have an expert, of course, Chris Julian, and he's here. So what do you reckon to it then?
Frightening.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Frightening. It really is.
Do you think you'll be that good by Saturday?
I don't think so, no. I definitely won't do that.
What, take your hands off? As you can see, our very willing whirly-wheeler is about to get his first taste of flight in a gyrocopter.
You have control.
When the instructor says you have control, the person doing it is meant to take over control. It didn't look as if he did that. It's not too easy to learn how to do that. Chris Julian's been doing it for some 20 years, so I wonder how Mike has managed this week. He's had about 3 days. John, does it look as if he's going to be able to fly, the thing?
Yes, well, Noel, my old sausage. The monsoons have started again here, but I think he'll do all right. So let's have a look at Mike King and his first solo flight in a gyrocopter.
Frank, okay.
Well, Mike doesn't seem to be doing a great deal so far. He's not exactly what you call airborne, is he? He's being towed along at a fairly stately pace, I think it's fair to say. The rotor, as I believe you technical Johnnies call the thing, is rotating in a leisurely fashion. It's the sort of thing you rather expect to see the Queen Mum doing, actually, not some young tearaway. Chris Julian, though, going overhead, showing off a bit, and he's obviously a much more spectacular event. Look at the state of that. Anyway, here comes Chris. He's moving a treat. You can't see him at the moment, though, so we'll stay with Mike. I think he's not going to get off the ground, in my own view. I think this must be the... Oh, no, there's something. No, is he on fire? Is that intentional? I hope he is on fire, actually, because if he gets down here anyway, he'll be able to get warm, because it's extremely cold out here at Santa Pod. The front wheel left the ground for a moment there. He's in the air. This is breathtaking. He's airborne. Sandra's dashing out to have a word with him. Trying to avoid the rotors.
See if I can have a word with her. How was it? I won't get any closer because I don't want to cut my hair.
Tremendous, it was. Fantastic. Yeah, tremendous. Really enjoyable. Enjoyed it.
Good.
Tremendous.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And now, over to Noel for the Golden Egg Awards.
Now,
The Golden Egg Awards, live from somewhere really tacky. Presented to those who've achieved outstandingness in the field of light entertainment. The Golden Egg Awards, presented by Noel Edmonds.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome once again to the Golden Egg Awards. As usual, the Academy has had many nominations to consider this week. They nearly gave the Why Aren't You Laughing Mummy Award to the 4-year-old boy who this week flushed £800 worth of his mum's jewellery down the loo. The boy's father said his wife would have gone potty, but it was full of £10 notes. And in a week of continual speculation and rumour, the Is She or Isn't She award is going to Boy George. However, the winner of our first award obviously does not read which magazine. This week, the famous Consumer magazine came up with their findings that lavish toupees and expensive hair grafts really weren't worth the money, which reckons balding men should own up to it. Therefore, we have this award, excuse me, especially for Neil Kinnock, who clearly doesn't read which magazine.
Representing
yes, it looks like he could do the Thatcher. And our second award is a very special one once again. It is our very first Royal Golden Egg, at a time when the personal details of the private lives of our royal family seem to be blazoned across the newspapers every day. The Egg Academy wishes to acknowledge the skill and dexterity that the royal family show in unveiling statues. The runner-up is His Royal Highness Prince Charles. And naturally, the winner is Her Majesty the Queen. Sorry to say that with only 2 awards ceremony completed so far, we have another Black Egg Award. Unfortunately, this one goes for the most inaccurate news report of the week, and the recipient is Martin Tasker of BBC Plymouth.
There has been a lot of publicity surrounding the appointment of a dog catcher, and certainly on this estate, most owners seem to be keeping their pets under control.
Our final award this week goes to the Doctor Who team for technical excellence in a dramatic production. Delighted to say that to collect the award on behalf of the Doctor Who team, he's come from just behind the screen here. Ladies and gentlemen, Doctor Who himself, Peter Davison.
Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. I find it very hard to express how proud I am to receive this marvellous, marvellous award. It is, of course, a great honour to receive such a marvellous award, of course, but it really shouldn't...
It's not Gandhi.
I feel really optimistic tonight about the future for our industry.
Boris.
When we can produce...
Boris.
I've lost my place. Such marvellous... if I could just...
Thank you to BBC Plymouth. Our grateful thanks to Dave Rickson and John Nathan Turner, who helped us with those nominations. If you have any nominations, I would like to hear from you. Toot sweet, and we will have another Golden Egg Award ceremony at the same time next week. Right now, I'm delighted to say, ladies and gentlemen, Tom Jones.
It's a song that just keeps playing on the radio. And you know I haven't seen you for a while. I close my eyes and think of you each lonely night. And I wish that I could see you again. Is it fate or is it luck that brings us back? Is it just a common point of view? Time has put a spell on you, you never seem to change. And I wish that I could see you again. And I'll be here where the heart is, where the dreams that we've been after all come true. You will find me here where the heart is. I'll wait for you, I'll wait for you. It's a light that just keeps shining day after day. And other loves have come and gone. But I'll be here with open arms to take you in. And I wish that I could see you again. It'd be here where the heart is, where the dreams that we've been after all come true. You will find me here where the heart is. I'll wait for you, I'll wait for you. And in between, and when I need to see you again, all I have to do is close my eyes. Are the pictures coming in my brain? I'll hold you again. But until then, I'll be here where the heart is, where the dreams that we've been after all come true. You will find me here where the heart is. I'll wait for you, I'll wait for you. I will still be here where the heart is, where the dreams that we've been after all come true. You will find me here where the heart is. I'll wait for you, I'll wait for you.
Not just welcome to the show, but like everybody else has been saying over the last week, welcome back. 10 years.
Yes, thank you.
I can't really visualise what's happened, what's changed in the last 10 years. What have you noticed?
Well, London still looks the same. The only thing that I've noticed that looks different is a lot of Arabs around, which they weren't here, 10 years ago.
They arrived shortly after you went, actually.
Exactly. But they, especially the way they dress, they don't just go into the woodwork, they stand out. Yeah. And new buses, the buses that are around London weren't here when I was here last.
Arabs and buses, right, okay, well...
That's about it.
We'll try and come up with something more original in the next 10. You've been very involved with the mini rugby.
Yes.
Just in case people don't know exactly what the mini rugby is all about, we've got a lovely clip here. Tell us, Tom, what's your interest in mini rugby?
Well, I've always been interested in rugby, coming from Wales. So the London Welsh, which is one of the young teams here, is the 10 and 11 and 12-year-old London Welsh. They approached my company, MAM, to see if we could help in any way. And I said, yes, of course, because I think sport of any kind really is very good for youngsters. And so I
this
thought
kid's
it
great.
would be
This is
yes, it is
look
fantastic.
At him go.
Yeah.
This is what.
Yeah.
He had a bath in Vaseline before he came up. Marvellous.
Yeah.
So, how are you hoping to actually encourage it?
Well, to back it, they have a tournament next month. I'm just sorry that I can't be here myself to watch it, but we're going to try to support them financially as much as possible.
Great. Well, it's a super idea. You obviously travel around a lot. After you do your British tour, I think you're going to Australia, aren't you?
Yeah, go back to the States for 10 days off, and then we go to Australia for 2 weeks, and then the Far East for about a month, I think, then.
Well, here's a tricky question for you. Which is the most unusual place that you've ever publicly appeared?
As far as an audience is concerned, I think Japan. The first time I went there. The second time was more Western, but the first time I went there, girls would run up to the stage and want to kiss. So, you know, like in Great Britain or America or Canada, any English-speaking country, you give them a kiss. So I bent down to give a Japanese girl a kiss, and she turned her cheek. See, they're not allowed to kiss on the lip, but it's funny to have these girls, you know, charge up to the stage, and then when you go to kiss them, they go. Inside, so it was
not a problem. I have a.
I thought maybe it was my breath or something. You know, I didn't know what the problem was.
The reason I asked the question, and I'm very pleased that you don't remember it, a salt mine in Germany.
Oh yes.
Have a look at this. Have a look at it, because this does require a lot of explanation.
To receive a golden disc from a German record company.
Well, I didn't know you had this.
It was the nearest they could
Now,
get to
is this a convention for Tommy Cooper fans or something?
Well, it looks like it. Yeah. I was being presented with a gold record in Germany. I think it was in 1967
Who thought to go down a salt mine?
Well, that's where they presented me with.
Look at them all, look!
That's the miner's outfit. That's what they wear.
Is that what they wear?
Yeah, they're.
Oh, I bet Scargill would love that.
Well, yeah. So it's actually in the mounting. I think it was. I think it was Birch's Garden.
Do you remember who the two girls were?
No, I don't. It's a long time
surprise!
ago.
We've got. That would be just a little bit too much. After this, as soon as we finish, you're away in a helicopter to Wales.
To Wales to get I want to see all my cousins, the ones that I haven't seen for a long time. So we are having a get-together tonight, and it should be fun because my cousins have had children and grandchildren that some of them I've never seen. So I'd like to, you know.
Don't drink too much because you're on stage tomorrow.
That's right.
Tom, thank you very much, Lee, for finding time to come in. Ladies and
My
gentlemen,
pleasure.
Tom Jones. Now, as you know, at Santa Pod we have a car flying challenge in the sense that the world record of 232 feet could well be broken in just a few minutes' time. We had so many challengers wanting to take part in today's programme that we've been sort of running eliminators all day. Now, to find out exactly what's gone on until this moment, let's go to Santa Pod and find out what John Peel found out.
Well, boys and girls, that's your ramp, and the cars are going to be hitting that at well over 100 miles an hour. Of course, these cars have been specially prepared, reinforced inside, very safe indeed, not your ordinary family saloons. And Jackie reckons that when she hit the ramp, when she set the world record, she was going between 130 and 140 miles an hour. And, of course, you don't have an awful lot of time for looking at your speedometer under those circumstances. This is where she came down here, 232 feet, 1 inch. The white line there on that late model used car, only one owner. She just used to use it to drive to church every Sunday. I can let you have it at a very reasonable rate indeed. And the reason for all the cars, of course, is because they provide, believe it or not, a soft landing. Well, softer landing than you'd get if you just landed on the tarmac. That could easily hurt. So let's have a look at the first contestant then, shall we? First, Looney. Well, this is certainly a highly individual way of spending a Saturday afternoon. Hurtling towards the ramp now is the orange Ford Capri of Rob Clark, which is about to suffer what Americans would call a depreciation with extreme prejudice, I think. Approaching the ramp at presumably about 80, 90 miles an hour. It's almost there, to the foot of the ramp. Hey, that's a good one.
Well, that was Rob Clark, and he made 126 feet 8 inches. Don't forget, we're chasing 232.
course, we've got a doctor standing by in the case of misadventure, but frankly, I think these people needed a seeing to last night, or whenever it was that they agreed to do this. This is Trevor Cox headed towards us in a Chevelle, and apparently he's got a nitrous oxide booster. Not quite sure if that's the Chevelle or Trevor Cox that's got the booster. Here he goes, turn around, that's got it going over.
Trevor Cox, well, he managed 138 feet and a headache.
I think it was Confucius who said that nothing is greater pleasure than the sight of a friend falling from a rooftop, but then Confucius didn't know a great deal about the internal combustion engine. This is Kelvin Godfrey in a Granada, about in the ramp, and oh, it's a good one, it's a long jump.
Well, the car did 166 feet. The rust went a bit further.
Hello, with me here we have the 4 drivers, and next to me is Nick Billett, who was driving the Cresta, who did 124 feet. What did you think?
Fantastic, I'll be back.
Really? And Rob Clark, who did 126 feet 8 inches, and Rob, you're over here. Yes. What did you?
Yeah, I think it was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
They're crazy. And we have Trevor Cox driving the Chevelle 138 feet. What did you reckon?
Well, there wasn't any Russian MiG fighters about to shoot us down, so we went a little bit further than we thought.
That's very good. And Kelvin Godfrey, driving the Granada 166 feet. That's very good going. What did you reckon?
Wasn't too bad at all. The car kept straight, and I'm going to have another go.
What does it feel like when you just reach the end of the ramp?
I closed my eyes and prayed.
I ran. Thank you very much. Over to Noel.
To the car.
Well, the only injury we've had so far, we're relieved here, is a bleeding nose. And what we're going to see now is Guy Skippen in an Escort heading towards the ramp. And I was standing alongside Guy earlier on, enjoying the luxurious toilet facilities here at Santa Pod. He seemed very, very confident. Not so confident about the jump, mind you, but here he comes now. He's going I think he's going faster than any of the earlier cars he's on. He's going very quickly indeed. Main problem, of course, is if he hits the dam on the ramp, could go over the edge. That's a very good... Everybody's all right. The car's gone. The car went into the crowd, but nobody's hurt. Nobody's hurt.
Well, a reassuring assurance, or was it? John Phil, nobody was hurt. Obviously, we'll keep you posted. The hit squad do dafter things than that in some respects, but this is a quieter little bump. We have got a marvellous lady driver. She's absolutely terrific. She's been taught to drive by her husband, supposedly, and, oh dear, it hit the camera, did it? Ah, fine. That car just hit the camera. Didn't bump into a phone, did it? Where was I? The hit squad lady you are going to see has been taught to drive by her husband. She has her test coming up, and so she thinks it'd be a good idea to get together with a professional instructor just to polish up on her driving techniques. We went to a top school. It's called Come Driving, and Mr. Horgan is their senior instructor. He turned up on the day.
London, though, aren't you originally?
Oh, yes, originally.
Yeah.
25 years ago, I came down to Bournemouth.
Did you?
Mm.
Like it then?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't go bad. You've knocked the front. What's name of?
Did I?
Yeah, you've knocked his bump roll. You can't go on like this.
Do you think you could just move the car out for me?
Yeah.
Just move it out for me, back into the position. Could you just reverse it back? And then...
Where is your reverse on this one?
Down and across. Just reverse it back and...
Oh, dear.
If you come back. If you come back...
This is my wife's car.
Yeah.
How did you do it?
Oh, it's switch off a bit, switch off because...
I'll switch off.
Yeah.
Oh, Adele, was the gentleman taking you for a lesson?
Yes,
But now there's nothing about to do with it, yeah.
You see, I'm going for my test on Wednesday, and this
Hello.
gentleman's,
Yes, well, she's a super driver, actually, so...
Yeah, well, she hit that one.
Pardon?
She hit that one.
Who hit that one?
This young lady, I didn't drive this.
You just got out of the car.
Yeah, but
I
she's
know it, I was going to get it out for her. She did that.
Well, she's done that, but you know, it was you that was driving, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. I was going to get in and back that out for her.
This is my wife.
From my living room.
Yeah.
I saw it.
She
I
saw it
didn't
all,
drive
so
that.
she saw it all, so there's no trouble at all.
She was so scared in your car and the other one, she wanted me to get it out for her. And I got him to get it out, but I moved it when you came out.
You sure? Because it's not, you know,
What do you
you're
mean
not
I'm sure? You asked her.
Mike.
Hello, David.
Oh, blimey.
What happened? I heard something.
This is the Peugeot. Have you seen what this bloke's done to your car?
I just heard him.
No, now listen, don't you stop. Then she went forward into this one. I'm sitting next to her. She's going to back it out. I'm supposed to give her a lesson in this. Look here, this is how it happened. She backed into that. She's going to get her car out. Go
Oh, this looks great.
You understand?
Do you want to
She
witness?
backed into that one. Then she went into that one. Then she said to me, my God. And I said, you better get out. And she said to me, would you get in it and drive it out for me? I got in it to drive it out, but you came out. I never even moved it. Oh, blimey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I came out, this gentleman
know
was
you.
driving.
Oh,
This was really good.
you on the telly?
Yeah.
Oh, one of those jobs, is it?
Marvellous gentleman. That's Mr. Horgan, and he couldn't be with us today because he's on holiday, so I hope he's having a marvellous time down in the West Country. Thank you for that, Mr. Horgan. And we understand that the gentleman, Guy Skippen, managed to do 142 feet in that leap. He's perfectly all right. We can now see that moment when he did get out of the car. Well, if that's being all right, I'm absolutely fighting fit. Yes. Well, it was 142 feet. It was a photo finish because he knackered our camera. Here we have the whirly wheel for this week, my favourite part of the programme. Joanne, she'll have to come from Braintree. John will have to come from Bishop Stortford. We might get Jeff Saxon all the way from Keighley. Let's give it a whirl and find out who'll be joining me next week. Sheila White from Manchester. Bev Rantle's gone through. Rob Morgan, this would be justice. Yes! Now, everyone will accuse us of fixing that, but Rob Morgan was the gentleman who last week it slipped one way and then it went back the other, so he's actually had his name mentioned twice. Yes, he's up in Fazakerley in Liverpool, and if I... Oh, thank you very much! What have you done with the real one? It's not this one, is it? Is it this one? This one will work. We'll be coming to you eventually, Rob. Well, look, you see, we've got a nice new one. British Telecom were knitting all week to make us a brand new telephone. And I hope it's going to work. It will be nice justice, actually, because if you didn't see last week's programme, his name came up and then it slipped away and we got Mike King instead. He says his sister Jill is very keen to help him should he come up on the wheel. I can hear it ringing. Rob?
Hello.
Got you, 1 week late. Hi.
I'm fine.
You sound very nervous.
Well, just 2 weeks on the run. It's a bit nerve-wracking.
It's great justice, actually. How would you have done with the gyrocopter, do you think?
I'm glad I didn't get it.
Well, we've got 1 or 2 interesting stunts lined up for you here. Obviously, we'll be seeing you on next week's programme. You'll be out on the outside broadcast. Can you see your screen all right?
Yeah?
Anything on there that grabs you immediately?
Oh, Grand Prix driver.
Grand Prix driver. You'd like a bit of that?
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, let's see what stunt we've got for you next week, and I shall give it a whirl. Grand Prix driver's gone through. Ah! Well, you were close. Any idea what Rolling Globes could involve?
I'd rather not think about it.
Well, we're going to give you a little bit of a clue. I wonder how good you are going to look at doing this. Come near me. Do you think you could do that?
I think you've got the legs for it.
Yeah. Hasn't got the legs for it. We'll find a costume that'll fit you. Is it easy? No, good. Well, we'll teach you to do that next week. We've got... Thank you very much. Back to Chessington. Have you got anybody who is any good at driving that you know? Yeah, anybody you know good at driving?
I'm sure I could think of somebody, yeah. Offhand?
You're married, aren't you?
No.
Oh, you got a sister called Jill?
Yeah.
Is she any good at driving?
Yeah.
Well, there's one little trick we want to try next week. I think we ought to allow you two, if you brought your sister down, maybe to do a trade-off, but we'll sort that out during the week. One way or another, one of you will have to do one of the two stunts you've seen. Either the globe, which is very much more difficult than it looks, or have a look at this little clue. It's not the fastest fish and chip shop in the world. It's a little bit of a clue to next week. Rob, I look forward to meeting you.
Thanks a lot, Mel.
Cheers, bye.
Bye-bye.
And now let's go to Santa Pod and find out how the next live challenge is going to go and whether it remains on the strip or goes into the crowd.
Well, Noel, everything was all right after that last one. Oh, very nervous because it came down about where I was standing, but miraculously nobody was hurt. The crowd's moved back, and so you won't be at all surprised to hear of I. Also, most importantly, driver Guy Skippen is all right, a little shaken, and he's got his knees hurt. But now we're going to see Rich Smith driving, of all things, a Jensen. I can't believe that, but he's going to be going up the ramp in his Jensen. But it's not Kid Jensen in a Smith, really. I'd rather like to see that. Rich Smith on his first solo flight. I am moving backwards as I talk to you, actually, because I'm a bit of a coward. He's coming up to the ramp now. He's going very, very fast indeed. Very fast. Look.
Well, obviously we'll keep you posted as to exactly what happened with that attempt. It certainly looked remarkably frightening. From the pictures I can see, they're sorting him out. We'll keep you posted as to what happens. A reminder on next week's programme, I'll be telling you about the Great Paris Air Race. We have an absolutely magnificent aeronautical occasion when a number of teams are going to try and race between London and Paris, and that will be occurring live on the programme. As I mentioned, also, Kid Creole will be with me and Boy George. I hope you've enjoyed this edition of the programme, and we'll see you at the same time next week. Bye.